Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. The season is still so young, but Greg, how much do these teams know each other at this point of the year?
Kevin, you're still learning the new plays and terminology and possibly teammates. The first few weeks are huge for the chemistry and trust of the team, and the foundation that's been set all season long.
Great open look there. Lillard's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Celtics. Thompson outside. Pass to Morrow. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the Celtics with possession here, following the bucket by the Nets. Celtics passing it around. Love. He squares up and sinks it.
Love's ability to play off the ball is what makes him such a versatile option at the offensive end.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Morrow. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Able to talk with Avery Johnson for a minute. We talked about how you take on a phenomenal two-way guy like Paul George. Coach said George is going to be a factor tonight, no question. But with traps and double teams and good rotations, I think we can at least limit that impact. Hopeful words from a coach who has his hands full dealing with George. Guys?
Thank you, David. And it's Berea with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 6-point game. And so just over a minute and a half played. And there's Shepard on the assist by Morrow.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Raptors in Toronto. Love outside. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Junior. Off target from outside.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Rivers passes to Berea. Pass to Morrow. Jacks up a 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Great pass by Berea. Don't let his size fool you now. He's got a big heart and big game.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul. First team foul. Nets foul.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Number 29, 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Junior.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
Thompson outside. Pass to Morrow. Here's Rivers, right wing. Now here's Berea over Lillard. The rebound by Kevin Love.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and He just missed it.
Here's the lob to Lillard, stolen by Thompson. Here's Morrow, 5 points in the game. Pass to Shepard. Now here's Rivers. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Confident shot. Knew he wanted to fire and did not hesitate.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Boston. Here's Junior. Now Okafor. That one, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Pass to Morrow. Here the step back. Again, the Nets for two.
Kept his eyes up the floor, and it pays off.
Here is Lillard. And here's Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Here's Morrow after the basket by Boston. Rivers finds Barea. Thompson surveying the floor. Just 5 to shoot. And Okafor with the block.
Stopping that offense cold at the rim. An immediate shutdown. Positioning and anticipation right on cue.
Now here is George. And Okafor has it in the corner. Outside, George. Good on the three-point shot. George has got 6.
And keep an eye out for George from deep. Tons of room to grow there.
Nets trail by 3. Rivers passes to Shepard. Pass to Barea. On the wing, Thompson. Nets passing it around. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. And Thompson throws it down.
That's where Tristan Thompson is most comfortable, right around the rim, throwing it down.
For Boston, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Back to Lillard. Now, here's Junior. From deep, George. Thompson with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Here's Morrow, covered by Lillard. Pass to Shepard. Over Okafor. And again, it's Brooklyn converted. Boston trailing. Now Lillard. Love kicks to Junior. Pass to Lillard. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 5 points in the game.
And look at how Lillard just stays flexible, ready to adjust around that contact inside.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And so the timeout taken here by Avery Johnson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. John Rondo is checked in for Damian Lillard. Thompson up top. Pass to Rivers. And then Rivers with the dunk.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
George, great pass to set up the lay-in. George has got 8 points.
Yeah, that's important for George this season. He's got to show he can be an inside presence, not just a perimeter threat.
Outside Barea. Pass to Morrow. And Okafor with the block.
And he sent a message with that swat. Do not come in my house.
Just 2 to shoot. Thompson for 3.
And say whatever you want about Love's defense, but he's not going to be short on hustle. Getting out and getting a hand up.
Rondo's shot is good.
Off the bounce, playing through contact. I love it.
And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 3. On the wing, Thompson.
You know what makes Thompson so valuable is his activity on the glass, especially the offensive board. He really chases down loose ball.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Take a break.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
What a player. His attitude and confidence, infectious.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Jones checked in for Rivers, and Luke Ridnour subbed in for Barea. No good on the second free throw. Celtics have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Junior with it, working on Jones. Here's George. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Thompson. Paul George making his last shot. Outside, Jones. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. From down in the low post, it goes. Morrow's got 9 points.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Austin's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Thompson against Love. Down low. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And Avery Johnson wants to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
All right, now, I want everyone to welcome to the court.
Brooklyn trailing. Ridnour with it. Scoreless thus far. To the middle. Here's Shepard. He nails it. And we're tied up.
Textbook pick-and-roll action. Screener gets open and knocks that one down.
Here's Rondo. Pass to Okafor. Now, here's Junior. Here's George. And again, it's Boston converting.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Here's Shepard. Here's Morrow. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Nice job baiting the defenders to draw the whistle.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great, not settling for...
So for the Nets, Shepard's checked in for Terry. Rivers comes in for Marshall. And Borea's subbed in for Luke Ridnour. And then for Boston, George is checked in for Quincy Ace. Junior comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And Lillard subbed in for Rondo. Lillard dishes to Pierce. To the paint. Kicks it out to Lillard. Here's Junior. Pocket 6. And he's good on the 3-ball. Junior's got the lead up to 8 now for Boston.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Boston leading by 6. Outside, Pierce. Back to Lillard. Takes the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Pass to Junior. Back to Lillard. Now Junior. Over Moore. They get it again. The kick out to Pierce. That falls. Great assist by Love. Love's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Beautiful looking shot that time from Pierce. He can beat you from anywhere.
Rivers sets the pick for Barea. Pass to Morrow. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
In the corner, George with it. Lillard against Barea. And Lillard kicks to Junior. Pass to Love. The rebound by Shepard. Shepard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Morrow, the pass to Barea. Here's Shepard. From deep, Morrow. And Boston with the rebound.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to Lillard. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And I'd say we're still learning about Lillard's full potential, but I got a feeling he's going to be a specialist.
Here's Morrow. 13 points in the game. Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Love.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them. Lanette's making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Austin also with the sub. Quincy Azy's checked in for Kevin Love. Last outing for Boston, they won that game against Toronto. And Lillard kicks to George. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. And here's Morrow outside. Here's Thompson. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. And that comes off the assist by Pierce.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Correa, the pass to Thompson. Here's Morrow. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left to play here in the second quarter. And that one's good, Junior.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Correa, the pass to Thompson. Here's Morrow. Pass to Rivers. Here's Morrow. He's got 15. The screen from Thompson. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Appears like he's found his footing here in the second quarter. Much more efficient.
1:22 left in the first half. Lillard dishes to Junior. In the corner, George with it. And again, Boston with the triple.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
Here's Barea. Still scoreless. Thompson outside. Inside. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket for Morrow.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Lillard. He's got 19. Pass to Junior. Now Pierce from downtown. And it's Rivers with the rebound. Now here's Barea. Nets passing it around. Now Shepard. 10 points for him. 5 on the clock. Now Barea, covered by Lillard. Launches a 3. And it's Junior with the rebound. There's the triple. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Celtics. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Pass to Morrow. For the 3. Rebound Love. Love's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Junior sets the screen for George. And the 3 off target. Nets trail by 7. Here's Morrow. To the paint. Here's Shepard. And finished off by Shepard.
He made extra sure that goes in.
Celtics leading by 5. Lillard, the Vasta Jr. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Love with the screen on Rivers. Boston needs to get off a shot. Love, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Morrow. To the inside. Thompson had a hand on it.
Boy, you can't go soft to the basket when he's around. I mean, he had no problem. That was an easy denial for him.
Lillard outside. Love outside. Back to Lillard. There's the 3. Thompson with the rebound.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Correa, the pass to Shepard. To the middle. Here's Morrow. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
Great vision and the pass on point.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Junior. Rebound, Brooklyn. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Boy, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Rivers in the corner with a tie. Rebounded by the Celtics. Love's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Junior. Boston again missing.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
And finish off by Rivers.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Boston. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Here's George. Banked in off the glass. George has got 17.
Because of his incredible scoring ability, many consider George to still be a star.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Correa looking for an opening. Thompson against Love. Thompson misses. Boston leading by 3. And here's Junior. 9 points in the game so far. The three-pointer is right on target. He's got 12.
Showing he can bury the long-range missile. I like when he takes these with confidence.
Pass to Morrow. Thompson outside. Here's Morrow. No good with the layup. Lillard outside. And here's Junior. And Junior throws it down hard.
In a game? Are you serious? Did he just pull that out?
Nets trail by 8. Thompson outside. Pass to Barea. Back to Thompson. There's the pick. Morrow, the pass to Shepard. And finished off by Shepard.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Junior with it. He's got 14. Over to the left wing. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Junior's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Thompson outside. Pass to Shepard. Now here's Barea. Just 5 on the clock. Off on the layup.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here's Barea. He has yet to score. And so the timeout taken here by Avery Johnson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Your next dancers.
Here is Barea. Thompson outside. Pass to Shepard. Here's Morrow. Shot clock at 5. And it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Lillard. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Morrow, who's got 19. Bounce pass Barea. Shepard the pass to Morrow. Down low. Will it go? And finished off by Shepard.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Now, here's Junior. 17 points in the game. Here's Morrow. Pass to Barea. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Paul George. George has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Boston.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for him. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
Shepard, the pass to Barea. Here's Shepard, covered by Okafor. Floats it up for Junior. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Up goes the ball, and he hammers it down.
Now Barea, still yet to score. Pass to Morrow. Thompson outside. The Nets working the ball around now. Thompson, a screen on Lillard. Clock is at 3. Poke loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession, and Avery Johnson wants to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Jones checked in for the Nets. Ridnour has come in for Anthony Morrow. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Boston. Ridnour from outside, and there's a whistle. Goes on Terrence Jones. That's foul number 2 for him. Boston leading by 13. And here's Rondo. Oh, that was terrific!
Good.
And George gets off the floor fast to throw that one down. What an athlete.
Barea with it. Now, here's Ridnour. He's got 5. Pass to Thompson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And that's now 9 points for Tristan Thompson. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Celtics. At one point, they led by 16. Rivers against George. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Junior throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Thompson finds Barea. And Okafor with the block.
And that block was all about timing, making sure he didn't foul while also protecting the rim.
Love outside. Inside. And Junior with the basket on the assist by Love. Junior's got 14 points now in the second half. Here's Ridnour. 1:37 left in the third. Pass to Barea. Now Jones. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Barea, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
George dishes to Junior. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. So for the Nets, Terry's checked in for Thompson. Marshall comes in for Rivers. And the new group in for the Nets. Shepard's checked in for Terry. Thompson comes in for Marshall. Rivers, he's checked in for Jones. And Barea's subbed in for Luke Ridnour. And then for Boston, Okafor comes in for Quincy Acey. And Junior subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Pass to Barea. To the middle. 5 to shoot. Yep, it counts.
D must be better, or else he'll continue to hurt him down low.
Boston leading by 14. Lillard, the Vasta Jr. Outside Pierce. Over Rivers. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
I tell you, when you watch Pierce work, he is well calibrated for the mid-range game.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Morrow. Outside Barea. A 3-ball. And it's Junior with the rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
So it's Brooklyn now. 19-point game. Thompson outside. Pass to Morrow. Now Rivers. Here's Morrow. And he makes that one. Morrow's got 21 in the game.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Here's Junior. Softly drops in the floater. Junior's got 16 here in the second half.
You've got to have inside scoring to be successful, and he's aware of that.
Nets trail by 19. Pass to Morrow. Love against Thompson. Here's Shepard. And here's Barea. 6 on the shot clock. Now Shepard. Thompson from long range. Rebounded by the Celtics. Junior's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Nets have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Now Barea. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Boston making a switch here. George is checked in.
Paul George.
Fans, show your appreciation for your Brooklyn dancers.
Boston leading by 21. Lillard, the Vasta Jr. The Celtics working the ball around now from outside the arc. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists tonight. Here's Barea. And the NBA embracing the global audience, GA. Preseason games in London, Paris, Mexico City, and Beijing. I'm wondering, did you attend any of those games?
You know, Kevin, no, but I did play in Mexico City in '93 with the Knicks, and we had over 20,000 fans in attendance, and we got the win, but had to fly out to face the Spurs, so not too much time for sightseeing.
Pass to Love. Lillard outside. And a miss there on the triple. Brooklyn's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the 4th quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Thompson dishes to Morrow. Now Shepard, covered by Okafor. Just 5 on the clock. Shepard, the pass to Barea to end the cold streak. No good off the front iron. Boston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass to Okafor. Now here's Junior. George looking over the floor. Count it. George has got 23.
Sweet string music. Nestled that one in nicely.
Here's Morrow. And this summer, Greg, a lot of big-name free agents moving around.
And, Kevin, we saw the Knicks make a big move for Amari Stoudemire and Carlos Boozer going to the Bulls. So some musical chairs at that power forward spot.
Lillard, the pass to Love. Here's Junior. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Junior's got 4 points in the quarter.
Hurting them with the in-between game.
Barea against Lillard. Here's Morrow. Pass to Shepard. And the basket is good. Shepard's got 10 points in just the second half.
The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
The Celtics shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Here's Junior, rebounded by the Nets. Rivers finds Barea. Here's Shepard, covered by Okafor. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Shepard, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
The Celtics on offense. They're on a 16-6 run. It's George on the wing. Pass to Junior. And a lot of head coaching changes, Greg, coming into this season. In all, 8 teams with the new voice in charge.
And last year, a lot of turnover as well. By the end of the season, it wouldn't surprise me, Kevin, to see those changes extend to over half the league's teams. It's kind of part of the job now.
1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Shepard. Missed inside. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Celtics.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Boston.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Lillard.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.